Hello friends and enemies, today we're going to be looking at a Pauper tokens deck that I've got some games queued up for you. Before we get started, just remember to hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you could see me, hopefully at some point in the near future I'm going to get a better camera, start getting some more camera shots or whatnot. But if you could see me, I'd be pointing down below, because that's where that like and subscribe button is. Just remember that whenever we get to 10 subscribers, we're going to be doing a $25 gift card. I believe we're up to 3 subscribers now, at least the last time I looked. So just 7 more away. Hit that like and subscribe button. So getting back to our deck, again we're looking at a Selesnya tokens deck that ran pretty well in Pauper. Again, I've got some pretty good games queued up for you all. Selesnya is probably one of my favorite guilds out of Guilds of Ravnica. I did hate the fact that Convoke wasn't as strong as I would have liked, because I think it's a very good mechanic. I tend to like decks that kind of go wide, and I like token decks personally. It's just kind of, I like the way they feel. They're very kind of laid back and just kind of tossing their stuff out and getting a little bit of board dominance. But anyways, getting back to this deck. We got several cards that are going to give us tokens to some degree. We're running 3 Call the Cavalry, 3 Gallant Cavalry, 4 Queen's Commission, 4 Jungleborn Pioneers, 4 Saproling Migration, and 4 Martyr of Dusk. Martyr of Dusk doesn't really give you a token when it comes out, but it does replace itself afterwards. And definitely the lifelink on both the Martyr of Dusk token that you get as well as Queen's Commission is extremely important. We also have a little bit of ramp. We are running 4 Llanowar Elves to give us a little bit of ramp, because we do have a little bit of higher end cards that we'll talk about here in just a second. And we are running 4 Snubhorn Sentry. This card works really well in this, just because we can get the City's Blessing fairly quickly actually, and pretty much every time we play with this deck we get City's Blessing. So Snubhorn Sentry, it's a good blocker for the first few rounds, and then it typically again becomes a pretty good bodied creature in the later on rounds. And we are running a couple, 2 different cards that give our creatures a little bit of a bonus. We're running 3 Inspired Charge, which gives our creatures +2/+1 at instant speed. And we are running 4 Angel of the Dawn, which is a 3/3 flying creature, but whenever it comes in, it gives our creatures +1/+1 and vigilance until the end of the turn. In hindsight, and definitely I should note that I've recorded the games already before making this. In hindsight, I'd probably switch these 2 around. I would run 4 Inspired Charges and 3 Angel of the Dawn, just because getting that extra mana for Angel of the Dawn is a little bit problematic. But anyways, that's the deck. Over here, I'll let y'all look at the lands that we're running. Watch the games we got queued up. Hope y'all enjoy. And as always, if you have any comments, if you have any decks that you want to see me play on the stream or on these the videos, leave the deck list down below. And yeah, enjoy. All right, it's Pauper tokens time. I actually love Selesnya. I love the whole idea of tokens. So this deck looks to be fun. Snubadub. Sure, yeah, we'll keep it. Aren't able to get Snubhorn out on the first turn like we would hope to. But that's okay. Snubadub, you will get your turn to shine. What is this, some type of Goblin Ghoul deck? Dare I say a token deck? Oh, hi. Hi, Plains. Nice of you to join us. I'll see your 1/1s, and I will match your 1/1s. very important. He did not do anything that turn, so he pretty much wasted that turn. On the other hand, we are not. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So next turn, Snubhorn should be able to ascend. It's okay, little buddy. You've got friends coming. Lots of friends coming. I, on the other hand, will attack. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Maybe I shouldn't. Meh. Yeah. Will that prevent Snub from ascending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Nope. We will still be able to ascend. And which one of these I cast will depend on what I draw next. If I draw the Angel that I can cast the turn afterwards, I'm definitely going to get my Lifelinkers out so they can be 2/2s for a turn and give me a little bit of extra life. If this is a Gruul, which he's not being very aggro right now, which is kind of odd, I will take 1 to the face because I'm pretty sure that means you have some kind of combat trick, and I want to keep Snubhorn around for a turn. And if I lose one of my tokens, then I won't be able to ascend. So we will bring this out. This should give us City's Blessing. Perfect. Snubhorn is now a 3/3. And he's apparently thinking about something. We will swing with all. One thing to keep in mind, so from what I've seen in Pauper, a lot of the removal is going to be target related. So that means that my Hexproof dude is going to be extremely important. I believe I want to hold off on my Angel for 1 more turn. Let's go extremely wide against this dude. And I can use my Angel to give all of these +1/+1 and Vigilance. So again, like I was saying, pretty much all the removal, at least that I've seen so far. Again, Pauper's not something I have a lot of experience with. But a lot of the removal is going to be targeted, so Hexproof will be difficult to remove. I don't think there's any board wipe that is not targeted in Pauper. Especially in, I guess, in Arena, to where we don't have access to a lot of the cards that people in Paper Magic have. Bum ba bum, Angel of Dawn. That's fine. And swing. Like I said, definitely of note, my Lifelinkers are now 2/2, so I will be getting back extra life. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. And they all have Vigilance as well. Again, definitely the token Selesnya in general is kind of one of my favorite guilds. Oh, drats. Whatever. I just like the whole idea of being able to get a lot of tokens out. I like in Guilds of Ravnica where you're able to convoke. Convoke was a really cool. Convoke was a really cool mechanic in my opinion. I just hate that overall the Selesnya was a little bit weak, I guess, in Guilds of Ravnica. Alright, we got a little bit of ramp. Okay, this is definitely a keeping hand. We got a turn 1 into a turn 2. So we're getting some type of Azorius, maybe? Again, I want to... Okay. So with the hopes that we're going to be able to quickly get this out, I'm going to try to get as many tokens out as possible over the next few turns. Unfortunately, my 1 toughness isn't going to deal too well with that. Unfortunately, I need some lands. That's okay. So it looks like he's not a completely... He's just some type of mill deck. Maybe he's not a complete persistent petitioners deck. Excuse me. Okay. Well, some type of... Okay, yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, I need to hit some land. I need to hit runner land in order to do anything. Okay, that's 1 land. The good thing is if he does tap all of his creatures out, whether I hit land or not, I can swing in for quite a bit of damage. I guess the question is, does he have another Thought Collapse? Because it is giving it a little bit of pause. It's definitely interesting. I've seen some Persistent Petitioner decks in here. But the only one I've seen so far pretty much only has Persistent Petitioners. So I need another white source of mana. Preferably a plains to come in untapped. My guess is he probably does have another Thought Collapse. And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do right now. Just keep going big and hoping I will hit a plains shortly. I guess the question is, should I don't believe swinging in will... No, it can block. Yeah, I don't think swinging in right now is going to do anything beneficial. So he can block all my 2/2s. And if he blocks my 1/1s, then yeah. So I've got one more turn. I don't have any more turns. Okay. Well, at least we know what he's got in his hand. I don't think it matters. Because he's going to be able to mill me for all my cards at this point. So he did have the thought collapse, so I was right on that. Yeah, we're done. Alright, that's just an annoying deck with no creativity whatsoever. I hope you all don't run that deck. Well, if you do, you do. Whatever. You enjoy it, have fun. It is what it is. Parry, parry. Look at that. All kinds of white sources of mana. I think this deck may benefit from at least 1 or 2 combat tricks. I'm not going to worry about Snubhorn right now. We are going to... Well, actually, we'll get our Llanowar and Snubhorn out. Yeah. Come on, Snubhorn, come out and play. The next turn, we'll get one of these 2 out. So we will... Actually, we'll bring this out. Get a couple 2/2s out. We don't need to worry about attacking. We can block with Snub here if he attacks, but he'll probably tap Snubhorn down. If so, we'll just double block. Just to keep the board clear. Or really, I could just take 2. I might actually take 2, because both of these have Vigilance. Yeah, I think I'll just take 2 points of damage unless he leaves Snub up. If he doesn't tap Snub, we'll block here. I mean, he's probably got some type of combat trick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just say no blocks. We'll just take the damage. If I draw a land, I'll be able to get the City's Blessing. Then I'll be able to swing. Can still get City's Blessing. Perfect. That's fine. We're going to see if he has a combat trick then. It's okay. I knew he had it. It's okay. We love you, Snubadub. So the question is, does he have another combat trick? If he taps Snub, okay. I'm going to say if he didn't tap Snub, he probably doesn't. We're just going to do some double blocking. Yeah, it looks like he does have another combat trick, which I'm okay with. Let's pull him out now. It's okay. So he's going to keep his lifelinker up, but we're getting a lot of. I think we're getting some pretty good. Well, maybe not necessarily card advantage, but I mean honestly, these two are just one card. So we're at least staying neutral, and we've got a lot of token generators in our hand, including another of the Gallant Cavalry. Honestly, I'm still. Oh, well, hello. I'm honestly still okay with those trades. I mean, we're going to block his bishop. Probably pull out another combat trick. But he is starting to run low on cards, and we are hopefully going to be swarming the board here shortly. And honestly, my life total is 18. So, alright, perfect. So he's probably getting out of combat tricks. It's like deja vu. I mean, I want to save the Inspired Charge. I've got a lot of tokens to put on the board. He is now out of land, or out of cards. So we're going to say no attack. And we're going to bide our time, because now we have some degree of control. So does he have another Inspired Charge in his hand? So if we can draw one more land, we'll be able to get both of these out with plans of following up the turn after that with the Inspired Charge. The good thing is we're going to have, and we need to try to make sure to save our life linkers, because we'll have total what? 2, 4, 6, 8 life gain back after that. So again, we're just going to bide our time. I think we have some degree of... He does have double our life, but I do believe we have some degree of control of this game. So far, we've been on the opposite. He's been getting quite a decent amount of mana. 5 really is, at this point, 5 really isn't that much, I don't guess. Do. I mean, I wouldn't mind to see that angel. The angel would be a blessing at this point, I think. So we do need to keep our Llanowar Elf just in case we do draw the angel, because we will need that to cast. If you swing, I'm just going to block you, chop block you. I mean, we're just going to probably just keep on building our army. We have nothing but time. Though I guess his life total is getting to be a little bit of a hassle. Okay. So we should be able to do pretty well over the next few turns. So he's sitting back kind of thinking, hey, what's going on? Why is he attacking now? He doesn't have enough. I mean, he could have Unrestor's Zeal, Moment of Triumph, but he's not going to have anything that's going to buff up more than one of his creatures. Good. So at least one of our lifelinkers is going to survive. And probably just as importantly, our Llanowar Elf is going to survive. Again, just in case we happen to draw our angel. Perfect. The good thing is, next turn we're going to be able to do exactly the same thing. Snubadoob. Awesome. Well, so he's at one life. So really there's not a whole lot he can do. I mean, yeah. He can only have at most 2 creatures, which we know he probably didn't because he's been holding a card, so why would he hold a creature in back? There wouldn't have been any good reason for him to do that. So he probably has some type of... Even if he... I don't even know if he would have a combat trick. I'm guessing he probably had a land, and then whatever he probably drew a combat trick, would be my guess. Alright, let's see what Nevist has in store for us. Alright, this is a pretty good hand. We'll probably not worry about getting Snubhorn out on the first turn. We'll probably play the Guildgate first. Check that. Check that. We're going to get a blocker out there. As my daughter would say, poop you. We got a blocker. Snubadub will take your Fanatical Firebrand. So does he have a shock? Does he have a shock? My guess is he's going to have a shock. Which is fine. I mean, if he's running red, he's running Fanatical Firebrand, it's probably a very aggro deck. So any amount of damage that doesn't go to my face is perfectly fine. So I think the best bet, we're going to bring our Martyr of Dusk out. And that's going to pretty much require him to give an answer to it. I mean, he can either kill it with the Fanatical Firebrand, or if he swings with both of them, I'll block the Lava Runner, which I don't think he will. He'll have to kill this with Firebrand. Which, if he does that, that takes the Firebrand off the table, and that's going to leave me with a 1/1 lifelink. Well, I guess he could do that. It doesn't seem very fair. Oh well. That's okay. Unfortunately, we are now slowed with our tap land. Yeah, we're going to swing in. Worst case, he like I say, worst case he blocks the Firebrand and we get a 1/1 lifelink. So next turn, what is it going to be best for us to bring down? That's really going to depend on if we draw a land. If we draw a land, Call the Cavalry will by far be the best, because we get two 2/2 tokens out, so we can block his get to Lava Runner. If we don't get a land, then I guess probably Jungleborn Pioneer is our best bet. Good thing is, he is down to 2 cards in hand. So he is... Oh. 4, 6, 7, 8. 9. Okay. Yep, we are definitely back on the defensive for sure. But we've got a lot of cards in hand that will hopefully help us catch up. Honestly, it would not be bad for us if we draw another land. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's waiting for him to do something. I guess he's trying to think about if he wants to do it with his Firebrand. Yeah, we just need to put down some blockers in his way right now. No attacks. I just hope he doesn't kill our lifelink, because this will help us quite a bit. If I was him, I would take the lifelinker out. But that's just me. We're just going to chump block. We have plenty of time right now to chump block this. If we had blocked with the 2 tokens plus the Martyr of Dusk, he would have just killed one of these and we would have lost everything anyways. So again, we have plenty of time. We've got quite a few tokens we can toss in his way while we wait for our deck to hopefully give us an answer to something. Probably bringing out the Llanowar Elf and our Jungleborn Pioneer next. Oh, perfect. So, Llanowar Elf. And the reason why I said perfect is, as long as our Llanowar Elf survives, we'll be able to kick this for a few extra tokens next turn. And again, we can chump block this for quite a while. I do believe I continue to chump block. I mean, I could block with enough to where I kill this. That's going to cost me 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll cost way too much. For now, anyways. And again, as long as my Llanowar Elf survives this turn, I can Saproling Migration. Actually, I can Saproling Migration the next couple of turns. And honestly, I'm not surprised he didn't use the Fanatical Firebrand on my Llanowar Elf, because in his eye, I'll probably have enough land where I can do anything in my deck. Nope. And we will say go. Now, he probably does have 3 more of these floating around. Yep. So we need to draw. I think probably our best course of action is this. Just because I need another lifelinker out there, because I need to swing with these at some point in the very near future. If I can draw the our angel that's going to give her things +1/+1 and vigilance, swinging with her lifelinkers is going to be extremely beneficial for us. Huh. So we're going to hope he doesn't get one of his pyromancers. So you should have 2 more. Okay, now that's semi-problematic. Unfortunately, we do have some decent answers. So he's going to swing. In response, I'm going to do this. And I will take care of both of these creatures right now. I mean, ideally for him, if I was in his spot, I would pop that to get rid of one of my lifelink creatures. Luckily for me, he did not realize that. We're just going to block with pretty much everything. So I just want to make sure that there's no trick in here that's going to man. I guess if he's got one of these sure strikes, I'll be losing quite a bit. Huh. Yeah, he may have a sure strike. No, he's just figuring out how he's going to divvy out damage. So the good thing is I'm going to be gaining back 6 life. So I really don't need my Llanowar Elf anymore. I don't think I'm going to swing though. I want to wait. I've got at least 4, 5, 6, at least 7 more cards that's going to give my creatures a big advantage. So why waste tokens if I don't have to? I've got 8 life, so I've got plenty enough life to play with, and I think he's pretty much proven that he does not have a shot. At least not right now. So I don't think swinging right now is advantageous for me. I think I just sit back, try to build up my army, and hopefully within the next turn or so I will draw into okay. Perfect. And we got a 10 street dog. Alright, we are going to get CIU Wong. CIU Wong. CIU Wong. Well, I will see your forest and raise you a forest. I will see your Llanowar Elf and raise you a Llanowar Elf. Well, I don't have anything for that. Sorry. But I do have something for that. Oh, how rude. Fine. Alright, so we're just going to start building up our board presence. Hopefully another Queen's Commission next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, if we happen to draw a land over the next couple of turns, we're going to have a big turn after that. Huh. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe I can take 5. Because, alright, so Queen's Commission. Yeah, I believe I'll take 5. Actually, I want to block his Llanowar Elf. Maybe cut down some of his mana, his ramp, though he does have the Druid of the Cowl. My guess is he's probably got some type of combat trick. I want to keep these for when I get my Angel of the Dawn out. That's okay. Alright, hopefully these will give him a little bit of pause. They may not. Alright, well, I'm still getting a 2/2 Vigilance. I can't swing in this because he does have the Druid of the Cowl, which will just eat my little 1/1. So I still think the best thing to do. I'm trying to think if is there a good reason to block this? I don't really think there's a good reason to block this right now. Just because my potential for a big turnaround is pretty good. So that'll put me down to 12. We're going to say no blocks. If I draw a land, which I don't, I do think we may need to start blocking a little bit. Definitely going to keep our Llanowar Elf out. I'll probably end up just blocking. If he swings with his 2/2 again, I'll just block with my Knight. He's a ways off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, he's okay. Now that little booger can be problematic, and it's got trample. We just better hope we get one more land. If we get a land next turn, we'll be in okay shape. No blocks. Really, we may be to the point where we're going to just do an... Yeah, I think that's... So if we... Okay. So we will do an inspired charge whenever he swings, and we'll just have to block up with whatever we got. Whatever. So 3. Let's take care of that. And this will leave me with maybe a couple of tokens, but I'll be gaining back a lot of life. 3, 6, 12. Yeah, we're definitely going to swing in now. There's no reason not to. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're quite a ways off of being able to kick this. So next turn I think we'll... I'm just going to bring these out. I could Inspired Charge, but there's no reason to right now. Let's just get a more tokens out. So now we can swing in, no real concern. And we'll need to keep our Llanowar Elf back. We'll do an Inspired Charge. Perfect. Money, 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 money. Money. Brick Racer. Here he comes. Here comes Brick Racer. He's hopefully going to lose this match. Alright. Snub-a-dub and go. That's going to be a little turd to deal with. Oh wow. That's a little bit ridiculous. Unfortunately, I need to get me some life gain out. But I honestly don't know if I have a really good answer to his 5/5 Healer's Hawk. That is probably a nut draw for his deck. So if he doesn't block, I'm probably just going to not do an Inspired Charge, and I will bring out my Gallant Cavalry. But if he does block, I have to protect my life linkers as much as possible. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be the same thing next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I get a land, I can probably... Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's unfortunately no answer to that. That is redonkulous. Wow, okay. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not even mad, bro. I'm not even mad. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, we got some gems. An Angelic Exaltation.